agree? Excitement is like a perfume. You get excited and you're excited, and then all of a sudden, 24, 48 hours, everything kind of goes down. And also, some of us maybe went to convention excited, fired up, but maybe we came back not so excited. And I don't know what that is. Maybe you did not come back excited because you didn't get the award. Maybe you didn't get recognized. Maybe you got stuck on a plane or whatever that might be. I'm not sure. But I do wanted to say that might be one of the challenges. Maybe you came back mad, but you did not achieve certain things. Maybe you came with a different goals. But I truly believe that goals that we set for second part of the year can really change the trajectory for next several years. And the reason why I say that we all are farmers here. Would you all agree? I see some of the offices, you can shake your head, nod, yeah. Show me that you're awake. We are all farmers here. And as farmers, we know that we have to farm in order to harvest. So many of us for years, maybe you're brand new, you've been farming, just started farming, or maybe you've been farming for years. I don't know what your situation is, but I hope tonight you find yourself. And it doesn't matter if you're a brand new farmer, or if you just learned how to farm, or if you started farming years back. This tonight is going to be a basic for everyone. In order for us to harvest, we have to plant the seed. And the most important thing, we have to trust the process and follow up on that seed. So I do wanted to share that. So my topic tonight is going to be a follow-up. We can see all the goals, we can see all the achievements, we can see all the 315s, we can see 12-month 315, 5-month 315, 24-month 315. But truthfully, what is the actual work behind it? How did these individuals do it? Are they smarter than some of us? Are they doing better than some of us? Do they speak better English than some of us? My friends, they don't. It is just how much more work are they doing, and what type of follow-up do they do, and how consistent and persistent they are in completing these goals. So let's talk about that. Just a little bit about myself. I've been in a campaign for the last 17 years. Love the journey. This company changed my life, and I love to learn, and I love to help others, and also help myself as I grow daily, and as also the team and campaign and the community grows. So I want to ask you today, right? What kind of mentality do you have? Ask yourself today. Write it down on a piece of paper. I see some of you are taking notes. Some of you are still on the cell phones. But I just want you to focus. Ask yourself today, what kind of person are you? Are you follow-up? Do you have a mentality of follow-up? And I think that's very, very important to understand, because we can be good at talking. We can be good at anything. But if we're not closing and following up, it's going to be very, very tough. So the key and the heart of our business is the recruit. And that's the goal, right? We got to recruit, and we got to go out and protect the families. So recruiting and protecting families is the thing. But how are we going to get that happen, right? So we have to understand that follow-up is a project, is projecting your belief. So some of us, if you drop them following up on somebody, you got to check the belief. And of course, whose belief are you going to check? You got to check your own belief. If you gave up on somebody and start following up on somebody, check your belief of that person, which is you. The more you follow up, the more you see what? The more you see the opportunities. Every time I follow up with somebody, I talk to them. Just the other day, a lady called me. I've helped her with the life insurance for years. She called me to ask me a question that she had accidental policy. And when I talked to her, I went to her home. I saw on her fridge so many things of mine that are on there. But I realized that she's about to sell her house, that I can help her put that money away with her retirement. I can help her with some Medicare stuff that she needs help with. And I realized that she has 2 more children that I can assist. Oh my goodness, so many opportunities. But if I didn't pick up the phone and follow up, there's a problem there. You follow up because you have the most belief in you that you can give to the person. Because if you cannot give that belief to the person, and I'm sure many of you right now that already joined, why did you join? Did you just join because of the joining? Or did somebody really truly follow up with you? Ask yourself, right? If I ask Liz up in Canada, hey, how did you join? Somebody, they did not just talk to her and left her high and dry. They followed up. They gave her a blue book. They talked to her many times and many ways. But of course, right now, as soon as we live in a microwave society, we don't want to prospect somebody today and recruit them tomorrow. It happens, but it does not happen all the time. People are right now confused more than ever. So we have to understand that we have to trust the process. People don't believe in themselves. Hello? People don't believe in themselves, but you can project your belief into them. And I know some of our partners, some of our team members, some of us on the call, We did not come here polished as we look, right? We did not, if you guys David's fan, he didn't come good looking. He gets younger and younger, right? No, but how did it happen? It happened because, right, somebody believed into them. Somebody projected that belief into them. So you give your prospect your belief. So when you follow up many ways and many times, don't think, oh my God, I'm bothering AP here. I'm bothering so-and-so. No, you're not bothering. You can be nagging, but be very consistent in following up in many ways and many times. Because that is the way. Let's talk about how do we do this, okay? Now, many ways and many times and many ways and many times, and don't ever give up on following up on anybody. Honestly, even if they tell me, hey, don't call me again, Patrick, Houston team, I still text them happy holidays.
Houston team?
Okay, I'll still text you. Hey, if I know your birthday, happy birthday. It is quite all right, right? So follow up many ways, many times. Number one, of course, drop by, stop by. We got to get out there. People want to see a smiley face. You know, they're tired of Zooming. They're tired of this and that. People want to see a smiley face. You know, books, gift cards. I mean, my trunk is full of little gifts. I have certain things that I have a lunchbox. I mean, you name it, I have it. Because what? Every time I stop by somebody, expected and unexpected, they will have a gift. My trunk is full of little gift bags. Guess what? Immediately, I have them ready, on the go. Here we go. You know what? Because I truly believe when people see us, they see how much we care. We can give them a 30 by 30 invitation. We can talk to them, build a relationship. So drop by, stop by, I believe, is the best way to do so. And we can drop by, stop by who? Our friends, our family, our neighbors, our church members, people that we give business to. Think about how many people you give business to cut your hair, to cut your lawn, to, you know, do your cable TV, whatever that is. Just go through the trainer's manual and pull up the share list guide. You will see who you can drop by, stop by. Of course, phone call. We live in the era of texting. Nothing wrong with texting. People read text messages more than they listen to the voicemail. But phone call is great. You know, leaving that voicemail and making them feel good and letting them hear your voice, your energy, it is absolutely something about that. So I want to encourage you to do that. Invite them. I put in G23, G24. That was a typo here, but it doesn't matter. We have a September 7th event. For September 7th event, have you invited them? Have you prepared already? Invite to picnics. Home BPMs is another great way to invite people. Follow up many ways, many times. When you invite them to functions and events, you know, that are business related and non-business related, it is absolutely marvelous. That's another way of follow up. We don't have to call somebody, hey, are you ready to buy? Are you ready to join me? Right? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for that? You know, sometimes we do nag, right, Pam? But if we really intentionally reach out to them and we talk to them, you know, not just business, but that can actually be another follow up. Today I texted somebody, hey, thinking about you. I didn't say nothing. I just said thinking about you. And guess what? I know we need to get together. I didn't say absolutely nothing but thinking about you, and I wish you a beautiful day. That's another way of following up, right? So the other thing is also birthday cards, holiday cards, you know, whatever that is. Maybe you have a different community. Whatever they celebrate, nothing wrong with wishing them a happy holiday because you got to follow up many ways and many times. You know, day before yesterday, we send out many follow-ups. And my assistant sent out an email just to remind them services that I provide. And I was showing to my team last night that actually this lady that I had a Zoom with, and I'm about to help her with one account and a couple of rollovers, I prospected her 4 years ago. 4 years ago. 4. And I've not talked to her once, right? Because I leveraged the email. So text message, email, broadcast, Facebook, social media, messenger, video. You can actually follow up many ways, many times. And of course, however you want to do it, do it. I literally created even thinking of you cards for as well. So follow up is the projecting your belief into them, and also believe. Do you believe in what you believe? Do you believe in campaign? Do you believe in education? Do you believe in financial workshops? Do you believe what we are doing? And really, there's nothing new. What I'm sharing with you here is really already there. It is an bubbler, right? So you can do it any types of way. But bottom line, you know, it is there. Asking for referrals. I mean, I don't know how many of you actually grabbed the new book. System Builder book is there. Coach talked about how do you get a referral. He literally gave us a simple System Builder book. Simple formula. How do we ask for referral? But the question is, do we pick up the book? Did we start reading it? Do we really understand it? That all the secrets of the system and how the system works are actually here. So I want to encourage all of us to actually do that and read a System Builder book and practice. So some of the samples that I do just to show you, not only to the birthday cards in my language and English, thinking about you, want to check on you, happy holidays. All of those things are really some samples that I want to make sure that, and that lady I told you a couple days ago, when I came in, I was sitting in her living room and I'm looking at the fridge and I'm like, wow, why some of that stuff looks so familiar? Well, there's my birthday card to her, there's a happy holiday card up there, and there's a magnet that I sent her. So think about it. She's thinking about me quite often. So who do we follow up on? We can follow up on our friends. And I know friends can be the friends, but they can be, I hate to say that, enemies too. They can be very, very cold, right? Sometimes our friends are watching us from a distance. They watch the way we talk, the way we walk, are we going to really stick around this business, or we are grasshoppers from one company to another company to another, No. Friends are very dangerous, but they're serious. When they're with you, they're with you. So, and with friends, we follow up, maybe with our team members, maybe with our leaders. We leverage that to actually help ourselves. We follow up with our family, maybe different events for the community or for families that you can conduct. Host a family reunion or whatever that is, or invite yourself to a family reunion. I've done many of those, right? Communities, different leadership, business owner. Hey, people that canceled on you, can you follow up? How many of you have people that you invited for, this last convention? Have you followed up? Have you called them? Have you let them know how it was? Have you sent them some pictures? If people never answer you or show up, can you follow up? Can you follow up? They never answer you or show you. I send them a message, and guess what? I send them a message, happy day, or I send them something different than invitation. Guess what they respond? They respond. They never responded before, but all of a sudden, guess what's happening? They're responding to something that is not related to the business. You know what? That's a good sign. Number one, see, I'm alive. Number still correct. So I know I can follow up. Your team members, prospects. A lot of times we work team members, follow up with them too. That's really with our friends and family. Maybe sometimes the team members have their own friends and family, but that's our prospects. Well, we need to follow up because when they hear from us and them at the same time, it gives a different vibe and also builds those relationships because we are not here to overnight. We're building long-term relationships, of course, with those who want to build with us. Because I know a lot of times you can do 100 things, million things good to somebody, and still they're going to find that or whatever that is. So it's okay. You still continue doing good anyways and following up anyways because those people that you're following up on, it's really through easy start. That's how you're going to get a wide, big market. That's how you're going to expand your practice. That's why we're different from other people because we share with people things that we own, things that we have, and we guide them through this process. But we cannot forget our members, right? Not only the prospects, but we got to protect our members because those members also have a share list and we can go wide and deep with them because they have an unlimited market as well because that is that shared market that we all have, okay? Now, your belief when you're following up on. Attitude and expectations when you follow up. Attention. Are you following up to say, hey, checking in? Is my mic going in? You guys can hear me good?
Yep. In and out.
Attitude and expectations when you follow up, right? Tone of the voice while you call a message or drop by. Even if they tell you not interested, it's okay. Just keep smiling. It's quite all right. It's good to go, right? We want to be able to assist them and guide them in that aspect as well. So we want to be able to do that. Never give up on anyone. Be intentional and build the relationships. Don't be desperate. One thing we do not want to do is be desperate. You just follow up genuinely with people and be professional at all times. So follow up many people, many times, in many ways. Be disciplined physically and emotionally because, again, people are people. They will tell you stuff. They will hurt you. They will abuse you. You will maybe do all the work, but they will go with someone else. It is okay. You continue doing good and following up. And here, in a system builder group coach that we just updated, he talked about this. And again, because of time, I'm not going to read this whole entire thing, but I challenge every one of you. Make sure you grab the system builder book and read it. There is some amazing updates, some amazing things in there that will help you, and you can understand that eventually, you follow up many ways, many times, and statistically, they said, do it at least, how many times? 8. Of course, we can relate that to 8, Barbara, right? 8 times, many times, many ways. Don't get disappointed. I mean, I just recently rolled over a very significant roll and I followed up for the last 7 years.
Wow.
I mean, is it worth it? I believe it is, Mia. So when I look at these things, it is very important to do that because, however, Coach says here, many eventually become my client, joined, or gave referrals. Some did so in a few months, while others took years to say yes. And once again, we live in a micro society, so we have to be patient with the process, but we have to, just like a farmer, do the work. If we farm, can we expect harvest? Yeah, but if we don't farm, we don't do the work, we don't water. What is water and sunshine? That's not thinking of you. That's not text message. That's not drive by, stop by. If we don't actually do that, we cannot expect the harvest. Maybe sometimes we plant and somebody else harvests. And why they harvest? Yeah, they're harvesting because somebody planted it in the farming crop. So I know many of us now coming back for second part of the year, we want to make some things happen. We want to grow. We want to, but it's not going to happen until we go to work and really go out there and number one, follow up. And how are we going to do that? We got to go out, follow up, and we got to measure our results. I know in our team, this is something that we're going to be really. Of course, those who want to participate. How can we make sure that we track? Because at the end of the time, somebody might tell us, well, my business is not growing. I don't have this. I don't have that. You know, honestly, to be honest with you, it's not because of the system. It's not because we're not doing. It's just basically we're not doing enough. You know, we cannot be scared, you know, for unlimited work. And there's a lot of work to do that we need to. So we have to monitor ourselves. What are we doing daily? What are the drive-by, stop-bys, appointments? How many people are putting in a counter? Are we achieving our goal? Did we even declare in a counter, you know? So some of these things, because at the end of the day, if we consistently do certain things, definitely things will happen to us. So I want us to all, you know, in your own offices, be loud and proud and repeat with me while I close this, okay? Follow-up solve all the problems in the business, okay? So let's go together and really repeat this after me, right? When we have many papers, when we have no money, I cannot hear the officers. I hope you guys are yelling. When we have no money, follow-up and spend it with your team. Follow-up. Follow-up. The dream. There's no more excitement. This is the news. Never drops. Nobody quits. Star disappears. You think about your family. You want to help somebody. Feeling down. To be somebody. Partying. Get a traffic ticket. To dentist appointment, doctor appointment. To win. Follow up and follow up. You follow up, answer their Thank you. I hope you took something from me today, and I hope you really act on it fast. Follow up because second part of the year, Victor has to be dominant year for all of us. And there is no excuse. We are the farmers, and we got to go to work. So thank you so much for allowing me to share, and I want to pass it on to a trainer and a leader on the Open Financial Center, Mr. Victor Simon.
Idol. Victor.
Romero there. CEO Ron, are you on? You guys hear me?
Yes, hi. Thank you so much, Victor. Appreciate it. Darling, that was very powerful information. Follow up. Yeah. And that's the one thing that we need to do is that great information to share. And then I'd like to introduce to all of you our next powerful speaker all the way from Oakwood, within this city of Chicago. Please help me welcome WSB NCBC, Mr. Victor Salvador.
Idol. Idol yan eh.
I think you can hear them. Loud and proud, right? All right, good evening, WSB. Well, we got a good topic tonight. I know after convention, a lot of people came back with the blue flip chart and the green, the new 6th edition of the System Builder book. And first of all, have you all read the System Builder book 6th edition yet?
Yes.
Half the people. Okay. And then how about the blue flip chart, the new Saving Your Future flip chart? Have you used it? All right. And how many of you were able to get results out of the blue flip chart so far? All right. Okay. Quite a few, but not everyone yet, right? So today, because yesterday I was in, or Monday I was in Maitland, and actually a couple of our teammates approached me, and they were asking me, after the convention, we were so excited. We talked to so many people. We had so many presentations. And they asked me, but we've shown a lot, but we haven't closed much. So that was their question. I didn't say if it's a he or she, but that was a very important question, right? Because I was like, okay, well, I'm glad you're excited. I'm glad you're sharing a lot. I'm glad that you're showing the information. You're showing the flip chart. You're showing the blue book, whatever it is, right? But then their question is, okay, but why are we not closing, right? So today our topic, I'll put the PowerPoint on, right? Our topic will be moving from showing to
Closing.
closing.
There you go.
Nothing wrong with showing, right? But of course, does showing pay the bills? So what pays the bills?
Closing.
Okay. So what we need to do is find a way, right, to help our teammates and help each other, right, move from showing to closing. So first, this is work. Yes, so we'll do voice command. So first thing I want to share is this line. It says, education without implementation is just information. So what does that mean? It means we can educate the world. We can show them everything they need to know, right? To have a solid financial foundation, or to be properly protected, or have 10 times their income for protection, 20 times income for their retirement. We can show them all that, we give them all that wonderful education. But at the end of the day, if they don't implement anything, we just basically inform them. And when we inform people and they don't implement anything, then of course, just like, we live in the information age, correct? So you can Google everything. Did you know that a lot of the stuff we share can be Googled somewhere?
Hello.
Correct? But why is it that most people, about what? We say 90% of the population based on our wealth gap, right? The graph we show in the campaign intro. Why is it that 90% are still struggling, or at least don't own a majority of the wealth in this country? Because information is there, but they're just not implementing a lot of that information, correct? They are procrastinating, they are delaying, they are sidestepping the issue, or they are simply ignoring, right? So our job, right, is more than just to show them the information or show them or even educate them, right? Our job is to make sure they move from being educated to what? Implementing, right? And so tonight, so at G24, I said share, flip, and close, right? I changed my mind. Flip. You got it. Okay. Okay, there you go. You got the starter, flip, and close. Yeah, it's a little different, right? Because, we can share and you can read, but still, right? Until you disturb, what does disturbing people do? It makes them act, correct? You don't act until you're disturbed. Why is it that most people in a funeral start asking you about insurance? Yeah, have you ever experienced that? Right? Why is it that only at the funeral, finally everyone's asking you about a code? Oh, how much is it for $1 million and $500,000, right? Because they're disturbed. Because they're whoever died, right? And a lot of them don't have insurance or not enough. And have you ever experienced that?
Yeah.
Okay, so our job is to, you start people, let's say, with your flip chart, for example, right? So we have a great tool, but we gotta use that to disturb people into action. Okay, so let me give you examples here. So let me disturb Darren and switch to our Elmo here with the blue flip chart. So I'll give you some examples here from the blue flip chart, right? Some things that because we could use the blue flip chart as just sharing information or educating people, but until we disturb them. So you have to have disturbing conversations or disturbing lines to get, or some of these lines in the flip chart are already very disturbing. Would you agree? So let's say we go through the flip chart, we say, okay, we're here to save, to share very valuable information to save your future, right? So for example, this page, right? It says, facing the challenges. So you can just go through this and go quickly in a minute and tell people, oh yeah, bad habits, do you agree? Bad habits and poor decisions can add up, right? And then what do the wealthy know that the rest of us do not know, right? So the bad habits are this, right? Well, yeah, you can flip through that and read that, but guess what? You need to disturb them. Somebody needs to disturb them this. Maybe you can ask them a question, right? So which of these bad habits do you think is the worst culprit for you, right? For me, right, it is the top one. That's why it's so heavy, right? Why? Because most people, the reason why they procrastinate, the reason why they ignore, right? They ignore the financial literacy or financial education is because they think that, oh, have you ever heard somebody say, oh, that's not my thing? Financial, I don't like math, I don't like numbers, I don't like, calculating, I don't want accounting, I don't want any of that, right? Have you heard that? I'm a nurse, I don't like numbers, right? Well, how do you disturb them? You say, well, if there's nobody in your family who will take care of your money, then what's going to happen to you? So the procrastination bad habits actually stem from this question. What do the wealthy know that the rest do not? So you can't just quickly read that. You can say, what does that mean? We don't have enough knowledge. We don't have enough information. And if you're not going to teach yourself, who will? How long have you been in America? 20 years, 30 years? Or you live your whole life here? Who has given you the knowledge to be wealthy? Next, disturb, right? It's like, oh, yeah, okay. You understand? You got to learn that, you can't just go through the motions, and you got to, and it doesn't take long, by the way, right? It is a one-liner sometimes, something to disturb them, and then, you know what? It's just like in boxing. You know how in boxing, how do you score a knockout most of the time? It's not like Mike Tyson back in the day where it's just one punch and you're down, right? It's usually a bunch of jabs, a bunch of punches to the midsection and to the kidneys, and before you know it, right? One more jab and they're done, or one more, one punch and they're done. But it's not that one punch; it's a setup to knock them out, right? So think of it this way: the flip chart is a build-up. These are jabs, right? Boom! I got you. One. All right. So here's another one, right? You can just go through this very quickly and just read, right? Oh, life expectancy. Average person will live to 79.8 right now, blah, 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 right? You can read through this, that's fine. You can give them the information. But, the closing line. Are you too busy during the first half of your life to prepare for the second half? Okay, so now what does that mean? So sometimes you read through that, and that's supposed to be your jab, but then you didn't know that was your jab. Well, guess what? Oh, did you remember, it's going to take, most people live till 80. So what does that mean? If you're 40 and below right now, this is a warning for you. And a wake-up call for you not to waste the time that you still have to prepare for your second half, from 40 to 80. Now, if you're 40 to 80, I'm not going to ask you your age, right? The question is, are you ready right now? Have you prepared early, or were you too busy? So now you're playing catch-up. So when do you think you should start? Yesterday, but that's too late. So now, today, I'm closing. I'm done. Right? By then, I'm like, I'm talking about 50-year-old, and they're not. They have debt. They have nothing. I mean, come on. You're in overtime, like Ali always said. Right? Do you understand that this is how? It's not, and it won't take much time. I'm trying to just give you the psychology, but if you go and give these lines, right, you're closing already. By the fourth punch, you're done. They're done. They're like, okay, please stop. Sign me up already, okay? So you see, like this, right? You can just read through this, building a financial foundation. You can say, okay, this is, we start with crop protection, debt management, emergency fund investment, right? And ideally, this is our goal, right? But how do what is your closing line here? You have to start thinking, okay, how do I jab this person? How do I make it hit them where it hurts? Right? So, yeah, you can say without a strong foundation, your financial house won't stand. But really, I'll use this maybe. So, somebody else. Okay, so let's say debt management. I go, okay, are you debt free yet? Do you have a plan yet?
Nice.
Right? 6-month emergency fund. Do you think most people have that? Right? So you know that. You remember are you too busy during the first half of your life to plan for the second half? You know what I tell people too? I would tell people because I used to be a structural engineer. I would say, did you know that most structures have 2 phases, 2 halves? The first half is foundation, and that takes a while. You dig it up, you pour the cement, the concrete, everything. You make sure that it's solid, and it takes a while. And people don't see that part. You know what they see? The beautiful structure above. But are you too busy racking up all this debt, spending all this money to make this look good, but your foundation sucks? Oh. Ready to sign up yet? Right? This is another first half, second half. So I'm building on this first half, second half. I love that line. That's my closing line, actually, for the Blue Flip chart. It's like, are you too busy taking care of your family right now, right? And for you to not take care of yourself later, right? Where are you here, right? And by the way, right, we have this formula 10-20. So you need, as you saw previously, you need 10 times your income for proper protection, and 20 times your income for wealth in the future. Again, another jab in that. Are you close? See, the room's quiet. Disturb. Do not disturb. Disturb, right? See, you can't disturb and then flip. Then you're closing already. Right? Every page is a disturb. Come on, this one? Okay, so yes, you can be very informational, very educational, and talk to them about how the debt roll-up works. That's fine. We need to do that. We need to show them that we have a solution. If you put an extra $100 a month, you can save 13 years on that. Whatever years, 13 years worth of interest, right? Which is a lot of money, right? But how do you disturb them into action on this? So it says here, I was saying, are you in control of your debt, or is your debt controlling you? Are you scared of your mailbox because of the bills that are in there? Are you scared of your inbox? Because nowadays it's by email. Because the bills are there. Is your debt controlling you? Right? And also, do you have a plan to be debt free? People plan their groceries, plan their weddings, plan their vacations, even plan their retirement. But do you have a plan to have zero debt? We have a plan. And if you believe that you want to be debt free, come join us. Give me your driver's license.
There you go. AMA.
So you can recruit to this. This is a great recruiting piece. And this one, right? Rule of 782. So you can be very technical on this. You can say, oh, okay, divide 72 by the number, by the rate of returns, the number of years for your money to double, right? So yeah, we can go through this, and the veterans already know how to go through this very quickly. But what's your closing line? For me, it would be, are you too busy? See, I'm always talking about, are you too busy? Why? Because I don't want to procrastinate anymore. Let's stop the procrastination. That's what we're up against, right? Are you too busy, right, to know and to learn what it takes to double your money faster? And also, can I ask you a question, Yvette? How many doubles do you have left? Whoa! I'm only on page 6 and I'm done. Okay, so anyway, you get it yet? You get it? You get it? You get it? You can't just flip and read. Okay, so you gotta disturb before you flip. Okay, this one. So I just gotta speed up, right? So you need a financial checkup, right? So this is great. So I would ask the person, when was the last time you had a financial checkup? So there's two kinds of answers. There's the typical answer, which is, I don't know, what is that? That's the easy one, right? So you go, because you don't know what a financial checkup is, you need one right now. And I would also tell them that, are you too busy? Again, right? I'm just in the same thing. So are you too busy? Are you like most men who are too busy to take care of their health in the first half of their lives and finally get their first medical checkup when they're 50? And what will they discover at 50 or at 40 or at 60? Okay, right? So are you too busy for a financial checkup? What are we going to discover if you've never had it? So lucky young ones, now they know. Isn't it scary? But what are we trying to do? We're trying to scare them. Not really, but we are, right? We're trying to disturb them. Otherwise, they're not going to do anything. You know what they're going to say in the end? I get that those two ladies, I already said it. Okay, so those two ladies asked me, I told them, yeah, anyway, there's no name, right? No, but that's what I said. I said you're probably showing a lot and you're doing a good job, right? But you're not really disturbing anybody. And that's why they're procrastinating. I bet you most of the people you talk to, this is what I told them. I said, most of the people you talk to say, wow, that's such great, and that's a great cause. That's a great education, great information. Let me think about it. Right? So then they walk away even worse. Anyway, so you know what this is? I thought we've all done. This is financial GPS. You know what GPS is, right? So you can't drive anywhere without it, right? Well, GPS needs two things. It needs to know where you are. It needs to know where you're going, correct? So what happens if it doesn't know where you are? Right? Okay, so guess what? If you never had a financial checkup, you are like having a GPS with no signal. You don't know where you are. So you're just going around and around, spinning around your debt, spinning around your paycheck to paycheck, and never getting anywhere. You need to start somewhere. Come on! Yeah, so, okay. So let's close, okay? We're going back to PowerPoint here. Oh, and by the way, there's another closing line here. Will your current situation for the last page, right, allow you to reach your goals? There are two answers, and I will ask them. They will either say yes or no, right? So on the very rare occasion where they say, yeah, I'm on track, then you know what I say? Good for you, but how about the people you know and you care about? Are they on track? Mm-hmm. Can you not help them be on track like you?
Yep.
There's no way you can escape me. Okay? And they say no, then great. You need to sign up right now. Okay, so anyway. later. I'm out of time. Okay, so let's change our belief system from showing to closing, right? So as I always tell my team, please manage your activities, but always focus on results. Okay? You can be, please be busy, but you must be result oriented. Okay? Being busy doesn't mean you're going to get a lot of results. You have a better chance, but you got to know what to focus on, right? So, like when you're busy with the blue flip chart, you're busy with the campaign intro, you're busy doing PFS. What is the result that you want? You got to be clear in your mind, and you got to focus on that. Otherwise, you're never going to get any results. You're going to be like my teammates, right? Who say they're like so busy and tired, making no money, right? So no good. But here, I shared this in the morning call the other day. I said, let your big goals and important reasons dictate your discipline and results. Okay, so you have big goals, you need big discipline and big results. If you want to make whatever, or if you want to, or even more importantly, right? If your reason is your kids, your parents, those are very important reasons. But the question is, do you have the discipline to match those important reasons? Do you have the results, more importantly, too? So those are equal. Discipline leads to results, right? You have the results to help those reasons, whether it's your parents, your kids, yourself, your wife, your your wife, changing your belief system. So lastly, okay, so this is where I want you to change your belief system. Because a good presentation, a blue flip chart, campaign intro, a great PFS, did you know that makes you feel good? You feel good. Right? Because you're like, I really said all those things, right? I feel good. Wow. I shared the blue flip chart in 20 minutes, and man, it feels great. Yes, but a submitted solution helps more than just you. Right? It makes not only you feel good, but your client feel even better. So it helps you and your client. That's the result. And lastly, and most importantly, a completed membership, AMA, can save your future and theirs. Just like this business, my AMA saved my future and our family's future, and the future of a lot of our team. So make sure you understand that we're not here just to show. Right? We want to make sure there's disturbance and implementation. Let's stop the procrastination out. That's our job. Okay? Because if you don't, then guess what? You're just as good as anybody else out there giving information, handing out pamphlets, handing out business cards, but getting no. All right? So, I think I'm done, right? Yes, sorry. I'm 3 minutes over. But, so Ron, I hope that's it.
Hey, Mr. Thank you so much. That was so fun. I've got to re-recruit it again. Where do I sign? And all that simple. You're good. With that simple presentation that you actually delivered in there, it's just made it very easy enough for everybody to disturb those individuals and get them out of their current financial situation. Several things I got. Education without implementation is just information. You got to disturb, flip, and close. And bottom line is, you just have to go through the flip chart over and over and over again, just like how to increase your confidence. Hey, behalf of WSB 407 Field, thank you so much for joining us on this event this
like
evening.
a radio announcer.
See you again next week, and hopefully you guys have this game plan all sorted out. All right, good night.
Patay din yan? Gusto ko yan?
All right, cameras,
Balitang
cameras.
balita sa radyong sira.
Cameras.
Take that.
bro. You know. You know. Where's everybody? There you go.
Saan si Lavinia?
Alright. Alright, there you go. Turn on your cameras. Hampopogi. Hanggaganda. Anybody not speaking in Tagalog? I see Gavaris Garcia.
Tagalog.
All right. Good evening for most of you. Anybody wants to introduce any new teammate? I see Gavaris. Whose teammate is Gavaris?
Rodelin.
Rodelin?
New license. She's the one who shared on our meeting last time. At the
Oh,
office.
okay.
Yeah.
But it's a different name.
Yeah.
All right. If you can, you can please open your cameras. That's why so the rest of the teammates can know you.
See you.
See you.
Laura, Gavi.
Is Laura available? Gavi?
I think they just got off work. That's why.
I see. All right, that was interesting. Okay, that's very fitting for our this is the last day of July. So August, everybody gets to put their head down and go to work. Okay, and we have lots of plans for August. It's going to be a 30, not just a 30 days, it's a 31-day relentless. Okay, but before we go there, any good news for the last 7 days? Anything? Any new recruits? Any new qualifications? Any promotions? Anything? Accounts?
Laura. Yes.
Ernie!
Good
You're
evening.
voluntold.
Volunteer. Ako ni Madam Lizelle.
All right.
Good evening, everyone.
Uh-huh.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, we just promoted Mario Samonte to GX1.
Uy!
Bye. He finished it last night.
All right, new GX1, so we can update
GX1, yes.
our
And
July.
and for me and Madam Lizelle, not closed. We submitted 3 accounts for 9,000 points all in all. Just today.
Okay. All right. Good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There you go, GX1. All right,
Let's
who's
go
next?
for August.
That's warm up for August.
I'd like to share.
Go ahead, gang.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, we have 5 recruits last couple days.
Nice. There you go.
Thank you.
Green jacket. Green jacket. Let's go. Let's go, Team Jaira. All right. Congrats for 5 recruits. Next,
Married.
Marty V. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Itayo
good
mo ang
evening.
bandera ng New Mexico. Let's go, Marty V.
I have 4 na na-close na client for July.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and looking forward for 5 more to sign by August.
Nice.
Hopefully, and yeah.
All right. Perfect. Congrats. Anything else? We heard New Mexico. We heard Henderson. Who else? That's it? No more?
Ayun, another green jacket runner.
Another green jacket runner. Go ahead.
Ate Tess.
If you can do it, I can do better. That's the team for August. Oh, you're muted. Ate
Okay.
Tess. There you
Hi,
go.
can you hear me? Okay, good,
Yes.
good.
Mhm.
Yep, well, I just want to share, I had, IUL from my friend. She's gonna get an IUL for her and, Everest for her mom. And then yesterday we have, somebody who came in here. So we, finalized, the 2 IULs for her kids and she's gonna upgrade her IUL as well.
Nice. There we go.
Yeah.
So we have
Uh-huh. 2 green jackets. There we go. Who else? Who else? Where's the other green jacket runner? So silent.
Bossing,
There we go. All right.
I do have 3 couples for Wilson Trust, so that's 6 recruits. Then
Nice.
I have we're already requested the 450 rollover, so soiree I'm gonna qualify
Done
this.
deal.
Nice.
Soiree is done deal. Good. All right. We like that. All right. Who else? Anybody else? The other green jacket runner. I didn't hear from him. You closed the door. You closed the window. You closed.
Hello, I have one IUL
All right.
and also one recruit this week only, and actually I have 2 IUL closed, and there's waiting, and there's also one rollover that you help me, right, Doc?
Pending.
And that's I'm waiting for the fund to transfer, and also the IUL is already approved, and they're waiting also for the payment. My client is also telling me that she's gonna pay this week for the first payment. So it's about 12,000 points for that.
Mr. Jiki will not be denied. Green jacket runners. Here we go. That's what we're expecting. August is our last month that these green jackets are running. Okay, so you'll see those numbers. We'll update those numbers.
Bossing, sharing from Long Beach again. We just came from. I just
Feeling
came
better, bossing?
better.
Good. All right.
Kaya medyo we're kind of a little bit far, right, from each other. But anyways, just wanna share a good news. I just came from San Diego, presented to a business owner, hospice care and home health, and they wanted to get a executive bonus for all of the employees. So around 50,000 points was it.
Wow.
Whoa, you're not running for
And
green jacket,
tomorrow I
but
have a schedule.
CEO.
One hospice care also, one hospice care and one home care, heading to Victorville tomorrow again. So we'll be there. I'm gonna help Jake. Yesterday was Darrell.
Daryl. So
Darrell
nice,
Tungalo
Bishop.
of San Diego.
Nice, Bishop. Good.
Yes, what?
All
The
right.
3 pogies is here in Long Beach. Woohoo!
All right. It's not WFG, women, female, and girls. Not WFG. All right. Who else? I'm waiting for her to unmute. She's shy? You have result? Why don't you share your result? You're not a secret agent. Come on, share your result.
I want to share.
Atweng, there we go. Atweng. I have to call you out.
No, I just waited for me to park, but I just came from a family of 3, and of course, it all starts with an essay planning. So 6 a.m. Maze, and they are from Spring Valley Hospital, from Rose, and the next appointment will be IULs. So most of them are nurses, but they don't have a personal account. So they are the one who told me, Lizelle, we'll meet you again tomorrow and let's talk about the IULs. So that's my sharing for Rose and Lucita.
Nice.
That's all. Thank you.
Base up. There you go.
Base-
Okay. Go ahead, Atweng.
Okay, today I was just waiting for my mom's nurse, home health nurse, too. And finally she signed up. I've been talking to her for months. Finally she signed up, and she's actually a life She has a life license. She is a business owner though. She's only in her 30s. She's a business owner. She has her own home health. And she came actually originally from Alaska.
Wow.
So she'll be joining us. Actually, she's already excited. She said she took her life license for only 30 minutes. I said, then you can do the health. If you did it for 30 minutes, and you do 30 minutes on the health. She said, yes, she's gonna do it. So I'm gonna meet her again on Saturday. So I'm gonna discuss everything with her, and I'm gonna have her. I'm gonna have her. I told her about our party in December. Make sure you have a day off because she works three jobs now with her home health. She's a hard worker.
And she's from which company that she got
Oh,
licensed?
she came from National Life. Oh, I said
Okay.
we'll discuss that. So I'm gonna discuss with her. She has 1.3 million. All the family, the husband and one child, 1.3 million each from National Life.
Wow.
Right. So again, it's all about explaining what's the difference between what we offer and what they offer. Good. All right.
Oh, and
Next.
I have this time Friday. I have to do this estate plan for couple, and I have IULs with them as well. And then I'm working on my 15.
315.
I'm still gonna get there,
Of course.
but it's
Of course.
it's okay. I'll
We get what we
manage.
focus on
Mm-hmm.
all the time. We get what we focus on. All right. Who else?
Another sharing, I just want to recognize Ate Fair who did finish her 315 on submission by the system. So Ate Fair, one of our GJ runners, I think she's busy right now. She has the momentum and she's second in line to be a green jacket. Let's go, Ate Fair.
Nice. This 30 days is gonna be fun. All right. Who else? Anybody else? Seems like everybody's just warming up for the big month. Another one? Ate Tess?
Last one, Pogi, before you launch your
Ate
special.
Tess wants to share. Ladies first, Pogi.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Ricky. I forgot to mention. I want to share also the power of planting seeds because supposedly I have appointment with one of a teacher that I spoke with long time ago when I was starting, and I presented to her that time, but I did not follow up. And then one time I one of her relatives told me that she's interested, so I called her and we talked, and she said she's interested to get a policy. She said also, then I was talking about the business, and I told her, yeah, I remember I presented to you a long time ago when I was starting. And she said, yeah, but I'm open now. So she said that, yeah, she's open to the business now. So we set up supposedly today, but she canceled. So we're gonna reschedule it on Friday. So she said, oh, I do have some prospects, teachers. So that would be a perfect, for teachers too.
All right. Houston is back in the game. There we go. Hopefully next week I'll hear 2 or 3 Houston team. But if I just hear Eugene's voice, then that speaks up for most of the Houston team.
It's coming.
All right. I hear Eugene. That's it. Game over. All right. Go ahead, Ricky.
Oh, yeah. Yes, good evening, everyone. And, GX is the focus. That's why just would like to remind the New Mexico team. Let me share my screen. This is the contest that I launched. Sprint to GX. So first 30. And here's the team. You gotta lead by example. So for me, my goal, let me just zoom it. So my goal is GX12 by end of August. How am I gonna get through there? I need 69,000 more points. And then the rest of the team, I have GX4 runner with Gom. Faye here, Ma'am Faye, who's leading the New Mexico GX3 is the next one, Ma'am Faye. Of course, your goal is GX6, you said. 315 more remaining, and then Golda and the rest GX1 with Mary Grace, Jonas. These are the licensed agents. And then soon to be by Saturday, Miss Mary V and Miss Melanie as well. And then the rest of the team, we have one who's very close, Ma'am Melly, but she's not she's still at work right now. Still getting in touch with her. So total for the team is 24 GX runners. So with 24, I believe at least aim for a higher number. At least you get half, I get to 12 GX, and that's how I'm gonna get to that 215 EMD.
Am I seeing it right? Ricky is monitoring.
Of
Hey.
course.
All right. Good. All right. Can't wait to see all those GX 100% to hit all their goals. Right. Anybody else? No more? Going once? Going twice? No more? All right. Okay. So, last day of July. Tomorrow is August. And most of our commitment, most of our runs start August. Okay, this is the second half of the year, right? Whatever you did the first half of the year, January to June, January to July, that's past. Okay, whether you're 0-0, don't worry about it, that's past. Whether you're GX12, those 6-7 months, doesn't matter either. What's important is moving forward from August to December. What are we gonna do? So we're gonna start now with 30-day relentless. So let me share this screen. Do some recognition. This was from my idol, Victor Salvador. That's what he said. Changing your belief system from showing to closing. Okay. So yes, we do presentation, but actually it's the closing that's important. So how many of you still remember when you were in the convention and you listen to those 2-minute speakers? All of a sudden you're in a state wherein all of a sudden you felt like, I can do this business. And that's when you decided, and then you declared for your GX, and then now it's time to deliver. So let me remind some of us who actually declared, okay? GX3 minus 4 is GX minus 1. That's just GX3 to 4. All right? These are your declarations. How many of you guys are still looking at this declaration and still focusing on hitting this declaration? Okay? This is not just the first 2-3 days of the convention. This is your goal. When do you finish it? All right? So, over here, some other recognitions. Well, we have our, I have not seen any 3-3 promotion from the team recently. Okay? Who was the last one who got promoted to 3-3 or 315? I know Marlon got promoted to 315. Okay? But who was promoted, no license yet, and still promoted to an associate level. So congratulations to Houston team under Ida, okay, for promoting your 3-3-30 for the month of July. All right? And for those of you who are still got license from May of 2023 last year until the end of this year, December 31st, the SMDs or you yourself monitor your cash flow. If you have more than $1,000, okay, more than $1,000 that went into your bank account, okay, then you are entitled for a $300 reimbursement. Okay, that's my program since last year. So $200 comes from me and $100 comes from your SMD. Okay, so make sure if you hit that $1,000, newly licensed, May 2023 to December, hit your $1,000, you get this reimbursement. Okay, that's free money. And some of the people who got their checks last two cycles, this is July 25 and July 29. We have another 5-digit comma check for Sol, okay, in Bakersfield. You see a lot more of these comma checks here with Edwina, Christine Ginto, Ida, Ricky, and Queen of Washington for July 25. But July 29, led by Lisel, Ging, Faye, Carmen, Grace, Grace Kiazan. There we go. Yeah, comma check. Is that? Hold on. Let me see. Let me enlarge it a little bit. Yeah, it's Grace Kiazan.
Oh my God.
Right? All of these are almost MD and SMD, and we have an associate that has comma check. Well, 2 Houston team there. All right, it's about time. All right, that we get that comma check. So congratulations. Kudos to you guys. All right, and those who declare, okay, you declared that you want to hit your 100K ring. All right, the run is 12-month run for your 100K ring from September 2023 to August. That's next month, 2024. So these are the 4 people who's writing on my iPad, on their iPad. Okay, let's okay. Let's stop share and reshare. Share again. Okay. Alrighty. So who's close? All right. So up to September to July, how much is this the cash flow this runners? Okay. So ahead is Jazz and Renel. Okay. They already have 58,000 in 11 months. And then Atites has 42, GK has 44, Eman has 20. So every time there's change of cash flow, every week, we're going to change this. So who's going to hit the 100,000? I know all of them will hit it. It's just who will hit it first. Okay? So you declare, I got to put pressure on you. All right? We don't just declare an elite team. It's going to be done deal. All right? So 1 month, 30 days. Now, those people who declare to have a $250,000 ring or hit quarter million income by end of next month. All right? It's Ricky, Ging, and Chris. Where are they? Over here. You'll see that in our WhatsApp and our Facebook community. Who's the closest? Well, Chris. All right? I know all of them will hit the $250,000 ring. Okay? It's just a matter of time, but who will be the first? Challenge. All right? Now, this 5 people declared for green jacket. All right? So, over here, every time the numbers update, we will monitor you. So, to hit green jacket, you need 180,000 points to reflect, but it's 300,000 points, and 100 recruits. So, when you see this, it's 79 recruits to go, 157,000 points to go. This was back in July 23. July 30, Atife from 157 went up to 164. From 175 to Ging, it's down to 157. Ooh, that's a big jump. All right, 172, it didn't move. 148, it's going the wrong way. Chargeback, that's why. All right, so you're already 148, should be going down, but maybe chargeback, and that's what happens when you have chargeback. Your numbers go back. Okay, 159 went down to 152. 93 from 95, 93, 72 recruits, 83, 83. It's the same. 85 and 82. 3 recruits jump, and then 6 recruits. Biggest jump so far in a week. Right? So you will see this the whole month of August. Why? Because this is what we're gonna do. 30-day relentless. Right? So you declare it, we will hit it. We get what we focus on. Right? And you will see it kind of like this. Okay? What your numbers are. So for example, for the month of July, right? Who's leading in the recruits? Who's leading in the points category? So that's for your declaration for GX. So the whole August, our 30-day relentless challenge, okay? 30-day relentless challenge is this. The focus is just GX. 315. Okay? When you do 315, in August, you can qualify for three things. First, the whole August, your numbers has to reflect. Okay? It has to reflect like this. Okay? It's not submitted. It's, for example, Sol has 7 recruits in the system and 21,000 points. So he's qualified. GX1. Atife is qualified by points, but the recruits is only 1, so that's not qualified. Maybe you have 3 recruits, but no points, you're not qualified. Only those who reflect numbers. Those are GX1. Okay? So once you hit that, first thing that's gonna happen is September, we will have this. Okay? Steak night, GX dinner in September. This is an EBC huddle with the next Builders of Elite team. That's what I'm looking for. Okay? Who's the next leader that would step up? Who's the next trainer that we can build? Okay? I'm looking for builders. So we're going to have a dinner. Maybe you're in Bakersfield. We will have dinner in Bakersfield. If you're in Texas and you qualify, we will have dinner in Texas. If you're attending here in September 7, or you're coming to Vegas September 7, then we'll get you a dinner. Okay? Again, I'm looking for who's focused. That means if you hit your GX in August, that means you're for real. Okay? Now, that's one. Second, if you hit your GX in August, then you'll be part of us in Turkey. You go to Turkey. Then, how many of us have eaten in a Michelin star restaurant? Okay, Michelin star restaurant. If you hit your GX in August, October we'll go to Michelin in Turkey. Then my wife will reserve a Michelin star restaurant and you are invited there. Again, it's called Elite of the Elite EVC dinner. It's no bull in Istanbul. I just want the 4 real builders. Who can I focus on? Focus on Lizelle, focus on Sol before. Look at them now. They're both green jackets. They're EMD $250,000 earners. Next people I focused on was Ging and Ricky. Okay? Then they're the one, and Chris stepping up. Okay? Then who's next? And who's next? So that's why I'm launching this program. And if you're also going to Turkey and you hit not GX1 but GX2, then that would also cover you for soiree. That's the best party in Istanbul for WSB. Okay? If you've seen one, if you attended one, you know what I'm talking about. And you don't want to miss this. Okay? So that's why August, all we will do is focus on 30-day relentless. Okay? 30-day relentless, 315 in the system. Then you qualify for all those 3 if you're going to Turkey. If not, then we'll have dinner here. And then this is continuation all the way till September. So what we're trying to do here is we're trying to create the habit. Okay? For you to get that 315, you should be calling 2, 3, 4, 5 people a day. And setting up appointment, talking to them, closing accounts. Okay? Practicing how to be a trainer. That should be the focus. That should be the habit. Okay? It's not like, okay, I want to qualify for this. I have a big account. Let me recruit 3. That's not what I want. That's why I want the 4 real ones. Those people who keep calling every day. Those people who put their action every day. Okay? So when you qualify for August, then at least September, you develop that habit already after 30 days. Then it's a lot easier. Okay? So, any question on that? Any comment? So August, we put our head down. We go to work. You see the numbers update. Faith is here. Faith will update that and Faith will post it. Okay? And every time the number change online, you will see your name. You will see your number against your declaration. Right? If you didn't declare yet and you want to be part of that accountability or monitored group, let me know. Text me, Don, I want to be there. I want to be monitored. Right? If you have the guts, then hey, come out, text me. We'll monitor you. All right? So any comment? Tomorrow, this is it. Who's for real? Comment.
Comment.
Okay, comment, Lizelle.
We need runners for SMDs. I know we have a lot. We need to have you all raise your hand, Laura, so we can be monitored.
Yeah.
So I am voluntold Laura to be part of the SMD monitoring. And who else?
Ate Angie.
Yeah! Yeah!
Here you go. Angie and Laura.
Ivy,
Well,
si Ivy.
Yeah!
you let them volunteer.
Okay.
Ivy.
Kasi-
Come
What's
on.
that?
I texted you.
You did. Oh, challenge accepted. I'll be relentless in August. All right. So you're ready for
Count me in.
Oi, there you go, Tenji. Hey, Faith. Take note of those runners for SMD. We'll create another slide for the SMD runners.
Thank
All right.
you, Laura, please.
It's still thinking. I'll text you, Madam.
Okay. So let me announce this. It says there are people or there are teammates that we will recruit that they don't want to recruit. They don't have enough licensed people, but they're good producers. Okay? If they're good producers, they don't need, this is elite team special.
Oh,
Elite team EVC special.
okay.
Okay? And you can quote me for this. All right? If you have a teammate who doesn't want to recruit, just want to produce. Right? They don't need to have licensed people under their team. I don't care about the licensed people under their team if they're producers. Okay? They can get the SMD contract if they can give me 250,000 points in 3 months.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
I don't care if they have license in their team. I will promote them to SMD if they give me 250,000 points in 3 months. That clear? The regular promotion is 75,000 points, but with 10 licensed agents.
No,
But if you have a producer in your team, you triple that, I'm okay with that.
no cash flow bossing na ano? Yung 6
No
months.
cash flow requirement. No other requirement.
Just
But
to-
if
to
you have
50K.
250,000 points, you will have the cash flow.
Exactly. And there ano, yung
Sa
play
system
shop,
yun.
play shop.
Oh, it has to hit the system. Just show me that you are a training associate, you make a big account, 250,000 points in the system, I'll promote you to SMD.
Nice. Pwede.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, clear? Because I know we're getting bigger. The team's getting bigger, and you will have teammates that has that, and they don't like recruiting people. I don't mind, but show me that you can produce. You're a producer and you want the highest contract. Give me 250,000 points. In rolling 3 months, I'll promote you to SMD.
Oh, rolling 3 months. Okay.
Rolling 3 months, 90 days. If you're a training associate, your contract is 30%. What's 30% of 250,000? Any engineers in the house?
75,000.
70.
75,000.
Is that good cash flow?
Very good.
And you are a training associate. That's the lowest. 30%. Can you imagine if you're a marketing director overriding that person? How much is your override at 62? You make more than the person closing the account at training associate. Right? 62 and 30? What if you're an SMD overriding that person? And can you imagine what that person can do once his contract or her contract and my contract and Ging's contract, Lizelle's contract, Dan's contract, Adita's contract is all the same? Go and produce. If you're the SMD of that person, right? So elite team, we're open for that. but triple the numbers of real SMD. Okay, so it's out there. You have a producer. Bring them in. No recruiting required. No license required. No cash flow required. No associate legs required. Just produce. Okay, that's a separate level. I thought I'd announce it here because I was talking to a teammate who says, "Oh, this guy's really good but doesn't want to recruit." All right. So I gave them the option, and they said they'll think about it. Okay, so I'd open it for everybody. Okay. All right. Comment, suggestions. Hey, you guys post in our Facebook community. That's it. Everybody's smiling. Can't wait to go to work. All right, Faith will be busy. Eugene, can I hear you? What can you say, Eugene? Finally, I see you, but I don't hear you.
Video.
I know. There you go. What can you say, Eugene?
That's good, bossing.
That's it?
Yeah, almost 90K at 250. That's a good number.
Right?
Yep.
There you go. Okay, we can end now. I heard Eugene already. But when will I hear Eugene say, "Bossing, I have GX3. I'm 2,000 away from my SMD cash flow."
Yep.
I can wait for that day. It will happen. Watch.
It will.
Watch. It'll happen. Vlad! Anything you wanna say, Vlad? Oh, is he working, Maricol? Oh, who's on the office? Look at that. Houston Downtown Financial Center. Len, any comment from Houston?
Background.
I know. Binisto mo naman ang sarili mo, hindi naman kita ibibisto. O naman, no?
Nakasmack pa eh.
Naka-smackdown pa eh. Any comment? Ging, what can you say?
Very good.
That's it?
Let's do
He's
it.
ready. He's ready.
Yeah.
IB will help.
IB will help, of course. All right. Anything else? Ricky, anong masasabi mo, Ricky?
Oh, this is exciting. I just wanna be GX, so I'll be joining you to that dinner again. And actually, my teammates are excited because I told them not only you're gonna get a laptop or iPad, but you're gonna be using your iPad as a steakhouse. Right? So Ma'am Faye is smiling. I think she gonna work. You know, this team is actually good because Ma'am Faye actually have a side hustle, and she refused that. And I asked her why, and then she said, "Oh, because I'm gonna work on my WFG after school hours." So they will miss me this weekend. We'll be in New York. But don't worry, we can zoom in. Ma'am Melanie, Ma'am Marivi, they're gonna take their exam Saturday. So they're gonna pass for sure, or else Ma'am Faye will get all the commission.
So if you're really focused on running GX, out of the 12 months of a year, August is the best month to run.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's how we warm up towards the end of the year. We'll work hard. We play hard in Turkey. Come back, work hard, and play hard in our Christmas party.
Let's go Texas to Brazil again. This time my stomach is better.
All right, Chris. Any feedback, Chris, from our newest green jacket?
Yes, bossing, we're actually very excited because the four of us are here. All SMB were actually committing to be GX1, at least GX2 by this August, right, for all of us. But anyways, bossing, I just want to let you guys know that I'll be joining you guys also in New York for the...
Nice! You got the invite?
I got invited a couple of weeks ago, bossing. So
Nice.
Gold Street called. But again, for Long Beach, we're committed to whatever elite team program that you are like GX1. We are committed to do at least minimum GX1. GX1 minimum. Okay.
Minimum.
Yeah, minimum, bossing. And that's it, bossing. Let's just go to work. We're just excited.
All right.
And of course, 250
Raise the roof.
as well.
Woo!
Oh, with all your accounts, you're less than 100K away. So that's easy. That's done deal. So what we're looking for here is the next wave of leaders for elite team. We gotta build. Okay. Those people will hit that, but who's next? Okay, who's next? Looking for the next ones. Okay. So with that, it's 7 on the dot. Salamat po, salamat po. We'll see you next week. We'll run the numbers. Exciting. Good night, good night.